Fears are just a natural reaction to threats or unfamiliar situations, but sometimes they can get in the way of living and growing. A look back at human history shows that fear is actually a useful biological response to danger. It builds up energy for us to fight or flee, causing us to avoid situations we see as risky. About 15% of people experience this intense fear at least once in their life. It often shows up as physical reactions like a racing heartbeat, trembling, sweating, or even panic attacks, along with thoughts like, "I could die," or "I'll embarrass myself," leading us to avoid situations at all costs. Welcome to Do It Smart. In today's video, we're going to dive into some of the best ways to manage your fears. So, let's get started. Find the root of your fear. Many of our fears come from past experiences or a distorted view of reality that can shape how we see life. It helps to ask yourself, where did this fear start and what exactly triggers it? Maybe it's the fear of failure left over from a rough past experience, or a fear of the unknown because of life's unpredictability. When we understand what's behind the fear, we can start working through it, turning that anxiety into an opportunity for growth. Acknowledge your fears. A lot of people try to bury their fears, thinking it'll make them stronger. But actually, facing your fears is the real first step toward bravery. Admitting that you're afraid lets you see fear as a normal part of life, just like any other emotion. Don't be afraid to admit to yourself that you're scared, and let that fear be part of your experience. By acknowledging fear, we get closer to our true selves and open up to change. Accept fear as part of progress. Success is always tied to a bit of risk, and fear is a natural response to obstacles. When we start to accept fear as part of the path to success, we can better control its impact on our lives. Try seeing fear in a positive light. After all, it means you're moving towards something new and meaningful. Fear reminds us that we're alive and learning, and embracing it as part of our journey to our goals opens up new possibilities. Focus on what you can control. Often, fear comes from things we can't predict or change. Understanding that some parts of life are out of our hands helps us focus on what we can control. For example, we can't change the past, but we can shape how we respond in the future. When we focus on our actions and decisions, we gradually learn to turn fear into a source of energy to reach our goals. Draw inspiration from your wins. Each time you overcome a fear or achieve a small victory, use it as inspiration to keep going. Memories of past successes remind us of the strength we have, even when we feel weak. Keep reminding yourself of the times you faced your fears, and let those experiences motivate you for new challenges. With every win, your confidence grows, and the next time, you'll be able to face your fears without hesitation. Do it today. Sometimes all it takes to overcome fear is a little change in scenery, or trying out some of the tips mentioned above. When we focus on the truth and on what we can control, our fears naturally start to fade away. In many situations, overthinking just fuels fear. When that's the case, action is the only solution. Step forward and face your fear. You'll be amazed at the results. Keep moving. Regular exercise and relaxation routines can really weaken the power of fear over time. Physical activity and relaxation help calm the body and lessen the connection between our body's fear response and our mind. Face your fears. The only way to free yourself from fear is to go through it. If you avoid situations or objects out of fear, the best approach might be to meet them head on. This lets you see that nothing bad will happen. It takes real willpower, but it strengthens your confidence. There are two strategies here. Either manage your fear by dodging it, the easier, though less effective route, or focus on your feelings and don't avoid them. Facing fears is most effective when you confront the worst-case scenarios you can imagine. Question your fears. Fear puts our minds in a state of anxiety, but ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? How likely is it that my fear will come true? What else could happen instead? And how probable is that? Checking these thoughts with others or in practice helps keep fears in check. The goal? Turn thoughts like "I'm powerless" into calm self-instruction, self-control. Fear flares up when fear itself becomes a worry, like, if I go shopping, I'll have another panic attack. These thoughts feed disorders, as the constant fear of fear heightens the chance of a breakdown. Treatment methods encourage us to observe all symptoms without judging. Meditation and mindfulness exercises can help develop this control. Try incorporating these tips and techniques into your daily life, and over time, you'll see your confidence and ability to face your fears grow. Overcoming fear can be a long journey, so be patient and believe in your ability to change and grow. Don't hesitate to reach out for help if fear is impacting your life. Remember, you're not alone, and there are plenty of people and resources out there to support you. That's it for today. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for being with us.